Someone decided to eat all of my sheep. Way to go, you. Feel like a hero now? I was gonna use those sheep, but no, you decided to have a snack. Oh well, okay. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to, I think, episode 7 of this lovely Minecraft series. This is a bit of a special day because this morning was the release of 1.16, and as you can see here, the world is now in that update. And I'm super excited to explore all the new things. As you know, if you've been watching this series, I've actually refrained from exploring the nether, but today I want to change that. However, first of all, I want to go through some of the things I've done in the meantime while waiting for the update, like this area here. If you remember last episode, I only built these heads and I didn't really detail anything else, because I kind of ran out of time. So I decided to come back here and give it a pathway, some decorative shrubs, and this weird bulk storage kind of rundown shed-looking thing in the back. I'm not actually too happy with the design, but I think it fits the area nicely, so I'm gonna... I'm stuck. So I'm gonna keep it there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Another thing that I've been doing in the meantime is hunting down some mobs, trying to get a bunch of ender pearls. I've gotten a few now, just in preparation to go to the end. So I've set up this little area here, and I actually found another zombie villager that was able to pick up items, which is great, because now we can complete a village with this one and the one over in my jungle base. Another thing that I've been doing is trying to contemplate kind of what this area is going to look like when I'm done with it, because I kind of want a nice consistent path going throughout it, but I also want a bunch of different styles like this tree, and these things are obviously in very different styles because they are very different things. But I want some sort of consistent path, so I was kind of thinking of putting this path kind of throughout and then having similar walls to that surrounding each separate structure, so there would be one around the barn, one around these things, one around this obviously because it's already there. But I'm really kind of lost. Like, I don't want to make this area feel too cultivated. I do want to preserve some of Minecraft's, natural charm, if you will, so I'm a little bit torn, and that's why I haven't really done anything with it so far. So if you have any opinions on this, let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing any suggestions you have for this sort of thing. Another thing that I've been kind of fiddling away with is this area, and I swear this is one of the last things on my list. Don't worry, I'm not going to go through the whole episode like this. We are going to get to the nether stuff, but I want to talk about this. So as you can see, I've let the grass grow. It was took pretty long. I AFK'd here for a while, and then it just kind of grew around. And then right after, I enchanted a shovel and got silk touch. So there's something funny for you to think about, although it's not really that funny. But yeah, I've experimented with a few platform designs in the center, kind of with my idea of having bubble elevators going through the holes in the tree and then coming up to a platform where you can step off onto a bridge onto this platform. However, all of them didn't really fit. They were too rickety in comparison to kind of the sturdy style that this whole bird bath thing represents. So I took them all out, and I think I'm actually going to put sort of a platform up here that will definitely look more sturdy because it'll have more room to kind of expand into its full figure, if that makes any sense. Alright, yeah, last thing for sure. I have done what many of you consider getting good, and I've kind of been enchanting and gearing up with diamond armor and all that jazz. I made myself a backup suit. I haven't really paid attention to what enchants I get. I just go there whenever I get to level 30 and just enchant a set of armor or tools. That's kind of how I've been building up this armada of stuff, just in case I die, because I don't want to, be stranded somewhere and just have to forfeit all my items because I'm not able to get them back, so thought better be safe than sorry. Plus, there really isn't any other reason to carry diamonds around except for making tools, so I don't see any point in keeping them kind of hidden away in a chest. Anyways, that's about it for me. Weather's been nice. Melon farm is working, although albeit very slowly, slow enough for me to just kind of chop them as I go by. It's completely useless. I love it though. I keep saying that every episode. I'm filling up my stone chests. This is boring. Let's do some nether stuff. I think that's a good idea. Alright, I think I'm prepared. I've got backup tools in case I meet my untimely demise, which is probably, a pretty likely case. I've just realized I've forgotten blocks, so let's grab a couple stacks of cobblestone. Just so we can, bridge across any gaps we need to. And without further ado, why don't we just head on in there? Ooh. You know what? I'm really happy with this. Nope. My computer doesn't like it, though. It's started up its little jet engine fans there. That's pretty fun. I'm just covering the lava around the portal so I don't step into it. Knowing me, I'll probably walk into it one day when I'm not paying attention. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite biomes in the update. I have been keeping track of sort of little updates, but I've kind of kept it to a minimum just so I would be able to kind of, you know, experience it firsthand. The wonder of seeing all this for the first time. Oh, look at those guys. Oh, those are probably my favorite new mob, just the Strider. They're so cute. I love them. Anyways, yeah, I'm not really sure where to go from here. You know, I haven't really planned this episode out at all. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend a little bit of time exploring and then kind of come back with maybe some resources that I've gathered. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm having fun. This guy sure isn't, though. Look at him trying to get up on that ledge. This is actually the first time I've used a bow, apparently. Yeah, no, I just brought it for this specific purpose. Oh, I forgot they multiplied. Yeah, I think these guys here are common in this biome, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to have a good source of magma cream, or I think they drop magma cream, or whatever they drop. A couple very near-death experiences later... Oh dear. Whew. That was really close. And I've gathered just enough quartz to use for some redstone components that I want to put to use later. However, I figured right now, in order to embrace the newness of this update, we can head back to the nether and make a mini little hub. Just a temporary build, something that looks cool but is temporary around the portal that spawned in the basalt deltas right here. Anyways, I figured why don't we do this in a little bit of a time lapse, just to, you know, keep this celebratory theme. So without further ado, let's go. Oh, I missed. That's so anticlimactic. Let's try again. Am I seriously this bad? I am seriously this bad. There we go. Except there's no time lapse because my dumbass forgot that replay mod doesn't exist for this version of Minecraft yet. I really should be watching where I'm going when I'm walking around here. Anyways, I've been still building stuff, so obviously no time lapse, but that doesn't mean I haven't done anything. I figured I would make sort of like a grayscale evil wizard tower just to kind of fit in this biome. I think it's a lovely biome and a lovely set of colors, and it's a nice excuse to make something grayscale, so I thought I would embrace it and do something like this. So obviously I'm not done yet. I intend to expand it a little bit more. I just thought I would show off sort of the beginnings that I have. My goodness, though, this biome is pretty pretty. I really love the ambiance. Ambiance, I think that's the right word. Hearing me using hipster words and stuff. Of just the ash and stuff everywhere. I love this. This is... I couldn't have spawned in a better biome. Huh? What? Look at him go. Well, I've spent about an hour and a half puttering around with this thing, and I want to show you the fruits of my labor. Although, it's not that fruity, it's kind of gray and dead. And there are some things that I want to change, like this floor, which is absolutely infuriating. Look at it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know why I did it. Yeah, it's better suited for a roof design than a floor. And this cobblestone, I think I'm going to change that out for polished andesite. Otherwise, though, I really love this place. I think it's turned out exactly in the way I wanted it to, and it's perfect. Grayscale is such an easy thing to fall into a lot of times with building, I find, when you don't want it. So I try to include lots of color with my builds, if you've noticed. However, in this biome and in this context, I think it works perfectly, to be honest. I love making just the excuse of making grayscale builds, especially with all these new lovely blocks. They're so cool looking, and you know, I just can't get over how awesome this is. And I am going to continue building this a little bit more, switch out this, and obviously eliminate this absolutely terrible, infuriating floor. However, I want to go trading. You can see I've geared myself up with a golden helmet. I'm going to go try to find some piglins and see if I can get any fancy loot from them. Don't have all day. Well, lame. Okay, fine. Be that way. Give me some hide. Maybe I'll just take your nuggets. Is this the right pickaxe? This is the right pickaxe. Whoa, oh. Why are you hitting me? Please don't hit me. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. Why do you hate me now? Oh, it's because I mined the gold, isn't it? What? Okay. Sure. There we go. The children keep taking my... You didn't even give me anything! You jerk! It's okay. Oh! What if you'll give me anything while you're aggressive? Come on. Oh, you will! And then you'll just continue to attack me. Cool. Oh, you're asking for it. Oh, maybe not. These guys are terrifying. Anyways, let me just dispatch these these cubes of pain and misery and suffering real quick. Because I want to show you what I got. Look at all this. These piglins are amazing. Like, yeah, look at this. Just free, well, not free, it costs some gold, obviously, but pretty much free blocks that are normally pretty hard to get. I mean, gravel? That was only like 4 or 5 trades, and I got almost a stack of gravel. This is really cool. I'm really having fun with this mechanic, and I'm gonna definitely abuse it in the future. That's for sure, in some sort of farm, because this is a super easy way of gathering materials. Anyways, I've come over to this area. This is where I've been mining all the basalt and blackstone I used for this over here, just so I wouldn't mess up any of the terrain over there. Yeah, just wanted to show you what it looked like from this angle, and I'm really proud of it, actually. I think it looks cool, and it's exactly the way it came out in my head. So, that's always nice. Now, it still needs some support. Like, I'm going to put a pillar down vertically below to make it look like it's not just floating there. However, mostly it is finished. And I think it's a perfect starter base for a nether hub. Of course, we're going to build something bigger eventually. Something maybe around this area or somewhere where it's nice and open and I don't have to dig out as much. But for now, I think this is a great placeholder for what basically constitutes as my gateway to plenty of resources in the nether, especially with this new piglin stuff. I mean, this is great. I'm super excited if you can't tell. Where am I going? I don't even know the way back. And yeah, with these modifications done, it's definitely more pleasing to the eye and more pleasing to the feet as well. And actually, this is where I want to finish off the episode. I know I haven't done as much as I normally do in an episode, and oh, hello. And I'm working on it, but I've been looking at the footage I have. I have a lot to go through, so I don't want this to go on for too long, so I'm going to end it here. I do have lots of plans for next time, though. I'm going to do some redstone stuff, and possibly start working with the villagers. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and more importantly, I hope you are inspired to go explore the nether, try some things out, take some risks, and build yourself a nice fancy little mini nether hub. Thank you very much again for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time on this series. Farewell. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't try my luck punch in this, because look at that. Certain death below. I found this update has been really hard on frames. Like, my computer usually dips below its regular frame rate for a little bit when I load the world, but for this update, it tends to stay below the desired frames for quite a while before it stabilizes. It's weird. And I don't think it's just the fact that I don't have Optifine. I'm pretty sure there's something else up, because I've loaded the game in previous versions without Optifine, and it hasn't been this bad. So I'm not sure, maybe something's up with the F3 screen.